Hello and welcome back to Mini Metro. And today it's not a daily challenge. What we are going to be doing is something completely different. In here, I say I've just spotted, but I've forgotten about whether we have some challenges down here. So extra challenges for each level. So here we've done the first two, deliver 200 passages, easy, deliver 1,000, also fairly easy, but everyone's done that. But here, deliver 1,300 in Paris using no more than 3 lines. Let's go! Let's give it a punt, let's see how we do. So here we are, getting started. And it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. It's been a while since I've done much. So I always find it amazing. I'm still getting a couple of new subscribers to my channel. I always find it amazing when people do subscribe. Clearly they must have made a mistake. Why would you subscribe to my channel? It's not like I make much or anything better than other people necessarily, but I enjoy it and I appreciate every single one of you. So I'll be intrigued to know what video you did watch when you subscribed, because it came weeks and weeks after I had subscribed, since I uploaded my last video. If you want to comment, let me know what you were watching and maybe what content you want to see me making more of, and I might get on with it. Anyway, here we are, end of week 1, week 2. Well, there's no point taking the line, is there? We can only use 3 of them, and we start off there. So carriage it is. And I love taking extra carriages. That's usually my go-to in this game. Anyway, we are motoring along nicely at the moment. We've just got 50. There we go, just past 50. 50. What's the magic? 50 journeys completed. I'd like to say it is going well and without issue so far. But as we can currently see, we already have 3 triangles in a row down here on the yellow line. And we now have 3 circles on the blue line. This isn't ideal, as what you really want in this game is to avoid having long runs of same shaped stations. So we've got 4 triangles in a row now. Yep, another carriage it is. So down here you can see we have 4 triangles on the yellow line, which is tricky because that means any shapes that we pick up at that first triangle station will not be able to deliver at the next 3 stations. So by the time we get around to that 4th triangle, we're probably going to be pretty full. To combat this, I will put in an extra train going each direction on each line, and that circle there is quite a nice spawn, and it means it's broken up that run of 4 triangles. So now any circles picked up on the first ones can be dropped off there, allowing yourself more room to pick up from the triangles on the other side of it. Over here, although we do have that square in the middle, it is still now a run of 4 circles between the 2 triangles, which is quite a long run to have. But that triangle has come in at the perfect position. I can break it up. Well, I say perfect. It'd be nice if it would come down one further so we could have had 2 circles each side of it. But it'll do. Having 3 in a row with a train going each direction is quite nice, and it means that one can spawn in there and not cause us an issue. Okay. That also works nicely too. We can break up that run of circles. Now, I did say it was all going nicely there, and that triangle was a good one. But we're getting a bit of some squiffy roots coming on. So we've got a nice protrusion out over here on the blue line, which isn't ideal. So maybe we'll have to start thinking about putting in that 3rd line. And I think that spawn there has just prompted me to do it. So we can use our 3rd line up around over here, make a nice little circle with those triangles and circles. That square over there will allow us to have a few more options coming in for offloading squares on routes. So we might just connect the blue through there. Oh, look at that. And now we can put that across. There we go. So I think that has neatened up all of our routes, and it's looking pretty good. What I did notice was just down here on the bottom, that station there kept sort of flashing that circle where things were getting a bit overloaded. So if we put those carriages on there, lengthen those trains out, that should increase all of that. Again, there's no point taking line, might as well take the interchange. I very rarely use interchanges. They're not my favourite upgrade. Yeah, that wasn't looking very neat, but I think that's a bit more satisfactory. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, definitely better to do that because that keeps it neat and tidy up there with that olivey greeny browny line. It's a weird colour, I'm not quite sure what it is. The blue and the yellow I can spot nicely, but there we go. It's coming along nicely. As we pass 650, so we're halfway now to our target. We're well over halfway off to 1300. I think this is looking quite nice. Yeah, we should come off that square now. There we go, and we'll take the carriage again. Yeah, it's getting a bit long, this yellow line. We'll just add the train going in each direction. So we get the maximum 4 trains on there now. That will start working on the extra capacity. Happy days. We'll have to do the same on the blue soon, I think. Yeah, probably very soon. We're getting a few issues with load order, well not load, with things struggling with loading. We might have to think about something to do with this olivey green line, as there's now 2 lots of 3 circles in a row. So that will start causing us issues potentially. Just have to keep an eye on it. But we are now reaching that point where our score is romping up. Here we are, closing in on 1,000, 990, end of week 8. Ooh, we'll take the tunnels, very useful. There we go, 990 points. We'll be popping in the extra trains on this line. There we go, broken 1,000. 300 points to go. This is looking good. The green line is looking like it's holding on perfectly fine. Yep, we've neatened up down here. There we go, we've taken out that line of that run of 3. We've got a square back in here, perfect place with the blue. Connect the yellow in so they can unload too. Yeah, it's all looking good. Now there's 2 little things hopefully I will fix in a moment. Like we've got those janky angles on the blue line and the olive line. And we've got that triangle to connect in. But here we are. We're just passing 1,200. Got 100 points to go. There we go. That one connects in there nicely. Good. Glad we took those tunnels. And here we go. Closing in on 1,300. 20 more points to go. Week 9 done. Take the carriage. Connecting up there. And challenge completed. 1,300 done. I'd like to say that was fairly easy. And I will say that was a fairly easy challenge for the hardest level of the challenge. But now I'm just going to see how far I can push it. I will shut up for this now, as you're probably bored of listening to my voice. And I will come back at the end and we will see how we got on. Until then, ciao. Okay, I think the end is near now. Yep, there it goes. So I could have done with a couple more tunnels by the end of it there. But you know what? That's 1600 plus. It's not double the score, 1632. It's better than I expected. And double what was the challenge target. So let's see where that leads us. I mean, top one. Oh, wait, no, that's my current score of 3300. So 3300, we weren't massively far behind that, only using 3 lines. Top 1%. Top 1%. That's chuffed with that. There we go. All 3 completed. So anyway, that was good fun. I enjoyed that. We might have a look at the New York one at some point. So we've done the first 2, obviously, to deliver 200 and deliver 1,000. Easy, done that. And then we have deliver 1,600 passengers in New York with square stations on no more than 2 lines. That's interesting. There's going to have to be lots of transfers to make that work. But we'll see how we go in that one next time. Until then, ciao. Enjoy the rest of your day.